Hello once again, witchy people. Welcome back to my Covenstead and a little talk and an update. So I haven't been on lately, and that's because I've been very, very ill. And I'll use the expression that's been bandied around. I haven't got the COVID. I haven't had COVID, thank goodness. But I have had, I've been very, very sick. And it chucked me into bed for quite a few days and I'm still recovering. And amazingly, I didn't eat for 3 days and I was being very, very sick and I still managed to put on weight. But so things are starting hopefully to get back to a more even keel, better equilibrium for me. And I just need my drink. And hopefully I'll be getting back to uploading. I have uploaded another video today, so, the dog is going to snore in a minute, so I apologise. It could be quite barky. So hopefully things will get back to a bit more normal. So I was taking a walk to the post office. Or I should say a hobble. I hobble everywhere. I never walk. So I was taking a hobble to the post office, and I was dressed in a tattered hem skirt. It's also all netting and lace, and a lacy top and a blazer and stiletto boots. And it occurred to me as I was walking, and I've talked about and spoken about the way we dress. This isn't actually about the way we dress. I'm not talking about the way we dress, but it does lead on to something else. But as I was walking, I was very proud and upright, and I thought, I never had this confidence in myself when I was younger. I am a very insecure person. I mean, as I'm recording, I can see myself in the screen, and all I can see at the moment is the bags under my eyes and my crooked teeth, and that's all okay. I don't mind, and I think that's the point. It's okay to be overweight, underweight, have crooked teeth, have bags under your eyes, to dress in an unfashionable way. It's okay to be lacking in confidence. It's okay to be insecure. All these things are okay if they sit right with you. So it doesn't matter that I lack, although I have some confidence in myself. This is because I got catcalled the other day. It was hilarious. Now, I know that catcalling is somewhat not okay of late. It's considered very un-PC. I don't mind a good catcall. If I get called out, that's fine. Most of them I wouldn't repeat because they are rather rude. But I was out walking with my son. We were just coming back from the shop, and a van slowed down as it came past us. And a rather young man poked his head out the passenger side window and went, "What? Oh, no, she's like 40. And I took that as a huge compliment, because he was going to catcall me until he saw my face and then thought I was too old. But he thought I was 40. And I'm not, I'm in my 50s. So I was really happy about it. So yes, I do have a certain amount of confidence, if you like, but I am very insecure in myself. But I know I'm insecure. I know I don't have confidence, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind being an unconfident person. I don't mind being an insecure person. Let's face it, if I'm insecure, the people who suffer most are the people that I'm insecure about. So when I was younger and being married, I was very insecure because I'm my husband's third wife. Third time lucky. So I was very insecure about past relationships that he'd had. So, I didn't suffer. He suffered more. So Like I said, it's okay to be insecure. It's okay to not be perfect in any way, as long as you're okay with it. And even if you're not okay with it, if you can accept that you are who you are and you are what you are, then you don't really have any worries about it. You shouldn't let it prey on your mind. Like I said, I think I am no more confident than I was when I was younger. Age has nothing to do with it. It's learning to accept who you are. And that's kind of where I've come to. And it's just this sort of, it was almost like a revelation that I had. And I'm like, oh, thank goddess for that. I don't actually have to worry about whether people are staring at me because I'm dressed in an odd way. And that's how it started off, because I knew that I was dressed differently. But then I was stopped yesterday outside and asked if I was Italian. And I said, no. Why? And the response was, because you have this sort of like this air of European chic about you in the way you dress. And I'm fine with that. I dress differently. I don't, the only time I wear jeans is if I'm on the back of the bike. I very rarely wear jeans other than that. Funny enough, I was wearing faux leather jeans when I was stopped. And I wear stiletto pointed boots and, flowery, almost full-length dresses out when I'm going to visit my mum. Oh, that's the other big thing. I got a hug off my mum. The first hug in over a year I've had from my mum, and I nearly cried. And it's been, it was lovely. And I also got a hug off my brother. So I'm tearing up slightly. And to me, that's been one of the things about this whole pandemic. I think it's made us appreciate each other a lot more. It's made us appreciate contact with each other a lot more. And it's something I am definitely going to hold in my heart very dear and very close and think about a lot and never take for granted again. I know in a lot of places in America you don't have to wear masks anymore. We still do. We're not out of the woods by a long shot yet. And that's okay too. I would rather this carried on until everyone was safe, and be locked down and shut in and restricted until everyone was safe, rather than sort of say, hell for leather, I'm going to go for it and not wear a mask and everything else, and be in a worse position this time next year than what we are now. So I'm just having a ramble and spouting words just because I did want to let you in a little bit on me, that yes, a lot of people don't see me as an insecure person, but I am. I'm insecure about, you name it, my looks, my weight, what people think of the way I talk, the words that I use. I think it's because when I was very much younger, I was very much picked on for speaking in the proper manner. My dad has a very London accent, had a very London accent, and people used to, I don't know why, they assumed I was an only child and used to go to private school because I spoke properly or spoke in the proper manner, as my nan would say. And it was my nan who, she used to, it was very important to make the right impression by speaking properly and using the right words and not being common. I like being common. It's fun. And when I was younger, I had to force myself to try to copy my dad in some ways, to sound more, not more anything, less posh, I suppose. So I was picked on for being the posh one when I wasn't posh. I lived in a council estate, in a council house, So, and I think these things, the things that bother you most when you're younger and that set you apart when you're most younger, they're nothing to be ashamed of, they're nothing to worry about, as long as you accept them and know that you will grow into who you are. And if you're already there, that's even better. You know, better. See, come on. Better instead of better. It's okay to be who you are. And, you know, I'm still insecure. And it's okay. All those insecurities that you have, as long as you're okay with them and you don't let them bring you down, then it's okay. It's okay to be insecure about your looks or your voice or your hair or your eyes or your crooked teeth or, you know. It's okay. And accept them. Accept all these things that other people might pick you out for, because yes, they make you different. They also make you very unique and very, very special. So there you go. That's the kind of mood I'm in lately. This is how it's been for me just recently. So now, as you can probably tell by the bags under my eyes, I think I need a facelift. No, that's not even going to get rid of them. Yes, it's very, very late. Well, it's not very late here, but it has been a very, very long day. So I am going. Once again, I apologise for not being around lately and let you know that I'm trying to get back on track, and hopefully things will be back to a more regular upload of late. And I hope you are all very well, and I hope you're all very, very happy and toddling along and getting things done and having a good time and appreciating not only who you are but people around you too. Oh gosh, I've gone all soft. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening, witchy people. I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.